Baby Brownie says he loves his friends and he wanted to do a little intro to his mommy's video. Yeah. And he says he wanted to tell his friends that Brownie, his daddy is rubbing him and makes him feel so cozy. Yeah, huh, Brownie? Look at your little hands. Want to say hi to your friends? Sweet baby Brownie, you're going to have to give your friends a kiss, okay? Because mommy's got to start my vid. Kissy. Peekaboo Brownie. Oh, okay. Mommy going to start my video, okay, little boy? Oh, you go for it and have fun. You going to poke your head out? You going to poke your head? Meownie. Little cutie. All right, mommy start my video. Hey everybody, it's Megan. As always, I hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to be going over my top 3 Louis Vuitton Forever handbags in my collection. That's saying a lot because I do have quite a few bags, I say humbly, in my collection that are definitely forever bags, but these ones definitely made the top 3 because I'm absolutely obsessed with them. By the way, this is going to be a tag video. Tag you're it. I did tag some fellow YouTubers, and if I did not tag you and you happen to be a fellow YouTuber that does luxury YouTube videos, I find this to be a very interesting topic. So yeah, if you do YouTube luxury videos, please feel free to join in on the fun. I'll throw it out there as I typically do. In case you have not joined my YouTube luxury community, I kindly invite you to do so by clicking on that subscribe button you see located right down there below on your screen. Also, by clicking the notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So the first bag I'm going to show you was in the thumbnail. I figured I might as well show you that one because you saw that one. I literally have raved about this, you guys. The beautiful Pochette Metis East West quite a bit. And I think you guys that do watch my videos know that I have. I did say that this was my best purchase of 2023. That really is saying so much because in 2023, I did buy quite a few beautiful bags like the Petite Multiplay Mini Bum Bag, High Rise Bum Bag, On The Go GM, and quite a few others. But this actually made the cut for me as my best bag. I'm a huge fan of the strap that it comes with. I actually find it to be a little bit better than the original Pochette Metis because it is a little bit thinner. Now this bag does have the chain, which just adds to, you know, the beauty of the bag. But the main reason I consider this to be a forever bag is because of the Pochette Metis style. If I don't want the chain and I just want that classic Pochette Metis look, obviously this can be removed and it's just a smaller version of the Pochette Metis. Now I gotta say this, out of all the bags that I've ever seen in person, there is no other bag that I feel I needed to see in person like this Pochette Metis East West. I had seen pictures of this bag when it was first released. I saw that it was about $300, $400 more than the classic Pochette Metis, which is much bigger, as a lot of you guys know. And as a lot of you guys thought, I thought to myself, I don't understand. I can't justify the cost for a smaller bag just because it comes with a chain. And it really wasn't until I saw this bag in person that I was absolutely blown away. The moment that I tried this bag on, I literally fell in love. It's absolutely gorgeous as a crossbody, beautiful when worn over the shoulder, and beautiful when you wear this chain over the shoulder. I think the main reason why I love this Pochette Metis East West so much is kind of like why I love the Speedy 20 so much. I did a very thorough review on the Speedy 20 in case you guys have not checked that out, where I went into detail as to why I thought that bag would be a great choice for you. I think it's a wonderful size. And for you guys that are familiar with the size 20, 25 Speedies, I did go into detail about the differences between the 25 and the 20, why I felt the 20 was the right size. I'm pretty much the same about this one. Don't get me wrong, just like the Speedy 25, 30, 35, they're all gorgeous options, but I just feel the 20 is a great size. It's just the perfect size for me. That's exactly how I feel about this Pochette Metis. I feel the classic Pochette Metis is too big for me now. I know that sounds kind of strange, maybe to some of you. And I did mention in a prior video that I'm so obsessed that for Christmas, I asked Santa Claus for the Pochette Metis in the bicolor. This bag is just amazing, you guys. And if I were to choose between the monogram and the leather, would I be able to make that choice? Absolutely not at this point, because I simply have not used the bicolor enough. It needs to catch up to the beautiful monogram to be able to make that decision. You understand what I mean? Do you see the beauty in these bags, how pretty they are and how gorgeous they just look with the beautiful hardware? And really the hardware is not too big for the bag. It really goes to show the size of the bag, if you haven't seen it in person, that it does fit quite a bit. Let me go ahead and show you the interior real quick. I do have my organizers. As a lot of you guys are familiar with, the original Pochette Metis does have that accordion style opening. Same thing with this one. And what is that wonderful for? What it allows in the bag. Now, obviously, I don't want to stretch this bag by any means, but that just goes to show I can fit quite a bit. And I think you guys get an idea. It does fit quite a bit.
Wanted to do a quick little what's in my bag for you because I am using my Pochette Metis East West by color today. Here I have my very large phone. In this little compartment, I have my card holder from Louis Vuitton. And then I have a very, very packed mini pochette. This is the bicolor Empreinte. Enjoy it very much. And then finally in the back, I have my 4-key holder. Now, it's very important for me to note to you guys that this definitely could fit more. For sure, like I said, it's going to be an accordion style bag, so it fits quite a bit.
So I'm absolutely in love with this bag, you guys. It's definitely a forever one for me. I love the versatility of using this bag with the chain. I love the versatility of taking the chain off and just having the most adorable little Pochette Metis. It's literally just too beautiful and too cute. And I think I just realized something. The combination of beautiful and cute, I think that really works for me. So yeah, you guys, Pochette Metis East West is definitely going to be one of my forever bags in my collection. I should also mention too, it does have the back zipper pocket right there. Very roomy, wonderful bag. The second bag that I'm going to show you is one that I happen to know you don't have. I mean, obviously I could be wrong about that, but I don't think that I am. I'm talking about my monogram Neverfull MM. Also, I had to include my Speedy 30. This is the classic. These bags are beyond special to me. I have mentioned in previous videos how my dad passed away. I was very, very close to him. He always called me Meg. So whenever I look at these pieces, I always think of my dad, and it always makes my heart very, very happy. So these bags are very sentimental and very, very special to me. Louis Vuitton will allow up to 3 characters or 3 letters when it comes to the My Heritage collection, because that is the name of the collection that this comes from. So 3 characters, 3 letters. Many times people will opt to get initials right here, or perhaps their name shortened like I did. And it's just such a pretty bag. I love the white with the beige. Also, I did do let me remove my organizer real quick because, you know, I use them to keep my interiors very, very clean. But I did choose this beautiful classic beige. How pretty is that? And I do believe with my Speedy 30, it was different. Again, got to remove the organizer. These things are very helpful though. It is a different interior. It's a cream interior. That's why that organizer is so very important, you guys. I don't want to get this dirty. Love the interior on this bag. And I just really love the fact that it's personalized for me. When I think of the Louis Vuitton fashion house and the fact that I can order a bag, you can order a bag personalized just for you, there's really just something about ordering a piece from Louis Vuitton that's made specifically for you that makes it very, very special. Kind of reminds me of when Audrey Hepburn requested a smaller version of the Keepall with the Speedy 25. Gosh, that was very, very special for her. I've mentioned quite a few times that I'm a really big fan of unique and different bags, and how unique and different does this get? I mean, really. So obviously these are going to be forever bags for me, and I'm really happy that I don't have regrets because I did a lot of thinking when I ordered these bags as far as sizes. I went for the MM size Neverfull, and I did the 30 classic. And I'm really just such a fan of the 30 when it comes to the classic size. When it comes to bandouliere, the 20 is going to be my favorite. I was very relieved that I chose these sizes that I did because I'm happy with these sizes. It's not like it would be very easy to just walk into a Louis Vuitton and say, you know, I'm not happy with the MM size. Please give me the GM size. I want it redone. No, that's not an option. So if you are considering any bag or any piece from the My Heritage collection, please give it a lot of thought. There is no exchange when it comes to these bags once they are ordered. And I almost forgot, my goodness, oh no, but I remembered. So a lot of you guys know the Neverfull does come with a pouch. And if you were to get the Neverfull in the My Heritage collection, it's going to look like this. And again, the interior that I chose does look like this. I just love it. I think it's so very beautiful. And if you do order from the My Heritage collection and say, you know, you like your bags to be made in France, you're going to be happy because every piece from the My Heritage collection is made in France. It's really just fun to envision that bag being made for you in France. It's so fun to anticipate getting the bag. And the truth is, out of all of the Louis Vuitton purchases that I have made, these were my best that I opened when I received them. I'm a huge fan of these My Heritage bags. Definitely recommend to any of you guys that might be interested in getting a personalized piece made just for you. This third bag I'm about to show you in time might just surpass the Pochette Metis East West as far as how I view it. I know that's saying a lot because I'm obsessed with the Pochette Metis East West. I know, but it's true. And I think you guys will understand why. I am talking about the gorgeous side trunk. There's a big reason as to why I chose this as one of Louis Vuitton's top 6 classiest casual canvas bags. It's absolutely amazing. I love that little character I just added by just going like this real quick. The craftsmanship is outstanding. The gold hardware is so beautiful. And for any of you guys that may be wondering, curious to yourself, because I think some might consider the price points on this bag to be a bit high, coming in at $3,800 US. Let me just tell you guys, I've owned this bag for about a year now, and And within that year, my feelings have not changed, not in the least bit. If anything, my feelings have really just grown for this bag. I absolutely love the fact that it looks like a little trunk from Louis Vuitton, because as a lot of us know, Louis Vuitton started as a luxury travel fashion house. That's how they originated. And I love the little trunk. It's just too cute. I love the pre-aged leather.
I decided to go ahead and transfer all of my items from my Pochette Metis East West over to my side trunk to give you guys an idea as to what fits inside, how big this bag is. First off, I had my mini pochette, which is very packed. After that, I have my card holder. Following that, I have my phone. And then lastly, I have my 4-key holder. Now, hopefully I'm able to give you guys a good idea as to how much more room there is. It is extremely, and when I say extremely roomy.
In case you're wondering, and in case you're interested in this bag, does this bag scratch easily? To put it simply, I'm absolutely blown away by how this hardware is held up. I was a little bit, you know, leery about taking the stickers off, but I had to. Of course, I want to use the bag. And the hardware has not scratched, not in the least bit. And I just want to say that I don't want that to happen just because I said it, just because that can sometimes happen. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but sometimes in life it works that way. But yeah, the hardware has held up beautifully. The craftsmanship is just outstanding. Whoever was behind the architectural design of this bag, if any of them ever come across this video, I would just like to say thank you, because I am in love with this bag. It's so pretty. It's such a stunner. It stands out so beautifully whenever I wear it. I remember going to my husband's Christmas party this last Christmas, and this girl sat down next to me and she said, "Oh, that is such a gorgeous bag." I said, "Thank you." She said, "That's a newer style, right?" And I was like, yeah. She was absolutely in love with it. And that's the reaction that this bag gets. Literally, I could go on and on about how I adore this bag. Love it so much so, I think a lot of you guys know that for my birthday, that rhymed, I didn't even mean to. I did get this in the debossed leather. And I had said in a previous video, I don't know which one I like more, this one or my monogram version. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a little bit hard to choose. This leather is just too soft, so pretty. Gosh, I just fell in love with it when I saw it. And again, you can add that character so very easily. It's just such a gorgeous bag. My only problem is, I think to myself, in the future, if they decide, you know, to come out with a demi, can you imagine a demi-heure ebene version of the side trunk? I mean, let's all just take a moment and imagine a demi-heure ebene version of the side trunk. I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to come out with demi-heure ebene for sure, because this to me is definitely going to be a future classic bag. And they have released different versions of it since this one has been released. So I think it's just a matter of time before that demi-heure ebene is on the way, and then I'll be telling you, I don't know what to choose between these 3 side trunks, pretty much. If only Louis Vuitton could make all of their bags with pre-aged leather, but I will say they come out with so many, like the side trunk, that do have it, which I am very appreciative of. So the side trunk is definitely one of my forever bags. Absolutely love it, absolutely adore it. Cannot choose which one I like more. I actually view the monogram version as if it were leather. It's that elegant, it's that beautiful, yet it can be worn as an everyday casual bag. This bag is just a stunner. You could also wear it like I did to an event where you're dressed up, definitely in a more elegant atmosphere. This is a great day to evening bag. So yeah, I think you guys know I could go on and on about the beautiful side trunk. That's going to be it for my choices of my top 3 Louis Vuitton forever bags. I would love to know your opinion. What is your favorite Louis Vuitton bag? Or let's put it this way, if you had to choose just one bag to have for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm very curious to know. I know I say it a lot, but it's very true. When I read your comments and you guys chime in about your opinions and your experiences with different bags, I always appreciate your input. I'd love to know your opinion on your favorite Louis Vuitton forever bag. Please do leave those in the comment section below. I always love hearing from you. All right, you guys, now's the time in the video where I'm going to completely switch topics from speaking about luxury to something that's definitely more insightful, meaningful, and inspirational. Today's topic is going to be fueling your faith. We may not realize the power in having a very active relationship with God, but it is very powerful. And the closer you are to God, the more active your prayer life is going to be. And the most wonderful thing about having a close relationship with God and having an active prayer life is the fact that you'll never ever feel alone. You're always going to feel that wonderful light-filled presence in your life as you're going through the day, and perhaps you're encountering something that's not so good. You're going to feel God on your side and always working on your behalf. As long as what you're asking for lines up with God's will, then it shall be done. But it's definitely going to take something that's very important and something that can be hard to apply to our life, and that is faith. Let me tell you guys something. I have experienced God answer my prayers that needed to be answered. And I'm talking about taking a leap of faith where that leap requires all faith in God. I have done that in my life. Yes, I have. And I am so happy to tell you that on that path where I was praying to God for not just one thing, not just two things, quite a few things, He not only answered one prayer, He answered all of them. I have seen Him show out in my life in the most amazing ways possible. And what I've come to find out is that faith had a lot to do with Him answering those prayers, because I really did. I believed with all of my heart and soul that He was going to say yes. You actually think about how hard it is to have this faith where you just know it's going to be done without a shadow of a doubt. It's very hard to get that established faith, but because I've experienced it in my own life, I know how real it is, and I know the power of God. A simple way that you know you can have faith in a prayer that you ask God for is asking yourself, does this line up with God's will? Would it line up with God's will? There's a reason why Jesus said, ask and ye shall receive. Those are a very short 5 words, but those words require a lot of faith. You really don't need to keep asking Him over and over and over and over again. I do believe that God is very impressed when we go to God just once, because we don't need to go to Him more than once about something that's in our hearts. And we go to Him with a very fueled up faith, knowing that He wants the best for us and knowing that He will answer our prayer. We don't need to go to God that many times. We only need to go one time, and with expectant faith, knowing that He's going to answer, to wrap that prayer up saying, thank you for this prayer has been answered. I really cannot emphasize how hard it can be to have that true faith that God is just going to answer that prayer. But because it's happened in my own life, I really want to share it with you guys. I mean, He's really done the most amazing miracles with faith. And again, yeah, it's very hard to just know for a fact, but He's God. And if we believe in God, what better way to show our faith in Him than to actually activate our faith and tell Him, thank you for answering this prayer. I no longer have to worry about it. I know you are going to take care of it for me. And He will. He always does. I'm sure there are times in your life when you were praying not even with expectant faith, when He has come through and showed out in ways you didn't see possible. Perhaps a time where you didn't think you could get through that time, but here you are, still standing strong as ever, and you have gotten through that storm. God is always with you, and He truly wants that active relationship with you every single day. And the more active that relationship is with Him, the more often you're going to find yourself talking to Him. God created you. God created everything. And there is a lot to this universe. Let me say, it goes on and on. We cannot even comprehend it, pretty much. And He's the one that's behind all of it. So obviously, with your faith, He will make whatever it is that you want come to pass. It is a beautiful thing to walk by faith and not by sight. So that is what I have to say on the topic of fueling your faith. If you happen to have any comments or questions on that topic, and or any comments or questions on the top 3 Louis Vuitton Forever bags in my collection, again, my Pochette Metis East West, my Heritage, Neverfull, and Speedy. Also my side trunk. Absolutely beautiful bags that will never leave my collection. If you made it to the end of this video, of course I greatly thank you. And can I quickly mention that I'm very excited about my next video. I already filmed it. You guys will understand once I release it. Until then, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Bye.